Hi, and welcome to your yoga practice. My name is Steph Paulson, and I have Chief with us today. Today's flow will be all about opening up the heart and broadening across the chest and letting your light shine. So this practice is going to bring a lot of energy to your body. So let's get right into it. Go ahead and start in a seated position. You might have a couple of blocks with you as well, not required, but you may find them handy. Okay, starting in a seated position, go ahead and close your eyes. You can sit in hero's pose or on your heels or cross-legged. Let's take this time to be present. And let's notice how we feel. How do we feel physically, emotionally, and mentally? Let's be curious about it and avoid attaching any judgments to how we feel. Let's just be. I want to invite you to think of characteristics about yourself. It can be about your personality, your behavior, how you show up in the world. Something about yourself that you are really proud of, that you are grateful for. And keep reminding yourself, you have so many wonderful qualities about you. And we're going to let it shine today. If your eyes are closed, go ahead and blink them open. We're going to get right into this. Okay, come into all fours. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Starting with some cat and cow. As we inhale, we drop that belly button towards the mat. Lifting our heart through the arms. Exhale, pressing the ground away. I encourage you to match your breath to movement. Let the breath guide you. You do not have to follow my pace. We're going to honor our own body today. On your next cat exhale, come into a neutral spine. Pull the belly button in. Let's activate the core. So we extend the right leg. And let's press the heel back for 3 times. Come back to neutral, stretching out the calf. 2. And 1. Come back to neutral, pull that belly button in. Lift the right leg off of the mat. Spin the pinky toe side down. Right inner thigh stretches high to the ceiling. If you want more core activation, you extend the left hand, opposite hand, thumb faces up. Eyes are looking at the ground. We have a nice long spine, including our cervical spine. Take an inhale, find length. Exhale, option to take the elbow to the knee. Inhale, find length. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold this one and keep breathing. Keep stretching long. Lifting the hip bones to be in line with the bottom rib cage as we stretch the tailbone to the back wall. Find energy in the back thigh by lifting your right kneecap, engaging the quads. Take the hand down, take the knee down, and second side. We extend the left leg, press back into the heel for 3. So this practice is going to bring some energy, and it's very dynamic. Let's lift up the left leg, spin the pinky toe side down. Press through the back heel. Please stay here if this is enough and this is your edge. If you want a little bit more, extend the right hand. Take an inhale, find length. Exhale, bring the elbow to the knee. 2 more, please. Inhale, find your length. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold it here, but keep breathing. So really stretching the fingers long, pressing the back heel. Let's zip in the front rib cage and lift up through the left inner thigh, creating space in our lower back. Take the hand down, take the knee down, big toes touch, and child's pose. Please know that you can take child's pose anytime that your body is asking for it. Inhale, come up to all fours. Exhale, flip the toes under, lift the hips high. Here's your first down dog. Feel free to add a little bit of movement, pedal out the feet, shake out your head, whatever feels good, or if stillness feels good, go for it. Bend your knees a lot, press the ground away. Lift the hips up high to the sky. Walk your hands back to your toes. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Let the crown of the head drop towards the mat. Keep a bend in your knees if this is a lot on your hamstrings. Let's take the hands behind us. Clasp your hands. You can keep them on the lower back if that's plenty. If you would like to add a little bit of chest opener, shoulder opener, let's lift the hands off of the lower back. Take the shoulders away from the ears, create space for the neck. And notice the energizing effects in the chest and the shoulders. Let's switch, opposite thumb on top. And release. Bend the knees, pull the belly button into the spine, roll up bone by bone. Feel free to take the hands to the thighs for lower back support. Your head comes up last. Step to the top of the mat. Let's go into sun salutations. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to the outside of the shins. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank. Knees or toes. Take an inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga, all the way down to the mat. Inhale, cobra, bhujangasana. We have 3. Exhale, come all the way down. 2 more, please. Inhale, sliding the palms of your hand energetically back to the ankles. Exhale. 1 more, please. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's hold this one, but you keep breathing. Let's take the elbows towards the midline, pressing the shoulder blades into the heart. And thinking about length, those pressing the heart through the arms, just like we did in that cow pose. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Bring it through all fours and lift your hips high. Let's go with 1 cycle of breath here. In through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend the knees, look up at the thumbs. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, root to rise. Hands to heart center. Let's go through that again. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, hop to chaturanga or step back to plank. We inhale on cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. 1 cycle of breath here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend the knees, look up at the thumbs. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, ground down through the feet. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more time, please. Inhale, matching the breath to movement. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Hop to chaturanga or step back to plank. Inhale for your back bend of choice. Exhale, down dog. 3 cycles of breath. You might notice a little heat happening within your body. And a little bit more energy. Inhale, right leg lifts, right leg. Exhale, pull the knee towards the chest. Round out the upper back. Put the right foot in between your hands. Make sure you have a block handy. Put it on the big toe side of your foot. Spin the back heel down. Let's take the arms up to warrior 2. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. Settle in here. Press into the outer edge of the back foot and internally rotate the back thigh. The front thigh is externally rotated. So we're scooping the right hip under, lifting the hip bones to be in line with the bottom rib cage, meaning our tailbone is stretching down to the mat. Really brace the core here, gazes over that right middle finger. Let's take the back hand around our back, grab onto our shirt or right inner thigh. Flip the right hand up. Let's come into reverse warrior with a half bind. Keep breathing here. On your exhale, reach the arm forward and take it to your block or forearm on your inner thigh. Whatever works for you, keep that half bind. So let's revolve the rib cage. Open up through the collarbones and find length. So stretching out through the crown of your head, tailbone stretching long. If you'd like to go into the bind, you can absolutely go into the bind. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Notice how this feels. If it's too much, back off. If you're in the bind, go ahead and unravel. Let's all meet in warrior 2 just for a beat. Circle the arms down. Go through your vinyasa, or you just go back to down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, pull the knee to the chest, press the ground away, activate the core, spin the back heel down. Take the block to the big toe side of the left foot, windmill the arms up. Inhale, exhale. We're just exploring warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2, before we settle in. Hold this one here. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. Internally rotate the back leg, externally rotate the front leg. Press into the front heel. Lengthen both sides of the torso. Let's take that right hand behind the back. You can grab onto the shirt or maybe your right inner or left inner thigh. Flip the left palm up. Come into your reverse warrior. Stay here just for another breath or 2. Let's extend up, reach forward, coming into side angle. You can reach for your block or have your left forearm on your left thigh. Really try to spin the heart up high to the ceiling. Of course, you can go into the bind. No matter what, we want length on the bottom side oblique. We have 3 breaths here. If you're in the bind, go ahead and release. Let's all meet warrior 2. Windmill the arms down. Step back to down dog or go through your vinyasa. Whatever your body's asking for today, please honor it. And know that child's pose is always an option. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend the knees, look up at the thumbs. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink down nice and low. Inner thighs spin down to the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hop back to chaturanga or step back to your plank. Inhale for your back bend of choice. Exhale, down dog. Take a cycle of breath. On your next inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring the knee towards the chest. Take the right foot in between your hands. Keep the back heel lifted. Come into high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Take an inhale here, find your length. Exhale, bend the back knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stay in high lunge. Back knee can be bent. You can start to straighten the back knee as long as it doesn't cause any compression in the lower back. If it is, keep the back knee bent. Lift the hip bones to be in line with the bottom rib cage, stretching the tailbone down to the mat. Interlace your hands behind you. Inhale, find length. Exhale, take the hands down to the ground. Step the front foot to down dog. Inhale here. Exhale. Second side. Left leg lifts. Left knee towards the chest. Press the ground away. Step the left foot in between your hands. Inhale, up to high lunge. Exhale. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bend the back knee. Little bit of dynamic movement. 2 more. Go as low as you can go. You do not have to match my depth. All right, stay here, settle in. You can start to straighten the back knee as long as your lower back's okay with it. Keep the core braced. Pull that belly button in, stretching out the right hip flexor. Take an inhale here. Exhale, interlace, opposite thumb on top, non-dominant. Inhale, find length. Exhale, settle in just for a moment. Take the hands down to the mat. Back foot comes in to meet the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, rise. Let's do that again. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Hop to chaturanga or step back to your plank. Inhale for your back bend of choice. Exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Place the foot in between. Inhale, find your arms up high, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, lightning warrior. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, settle in, exhale. Good. Notice how it feels in your body. Maybe the left hip flexor is a little bit more open. Take the hands down, step back to down dog, or go through your vinyasa. If you'd like more energy and feel up to it, out of vinyasa. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, pull knee in towards the chest. Take your foot in between your hands. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, lightning warrior. 2 more. Inhale, settle in, maybe sink a little bit deeper. Take the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, take the hands down, back leg comes in to meet the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, stand. One more time. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank or hop back to chaturanga. Inhale for back bend of choice. Exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee comes in towards the chest. Foot goes in between the hands. Spin the back heel down. Let's go into warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Take an inhale, find length. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, find length. Exhale, humble warrior. Stay here for 3 breaths. Your hands come off your lower back any amount. Take the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, take the hands down. Step back to down dog or go through your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, pull the knee to the chest, spin the back heel down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, interlace your hands, non-dominant thumb on top. Inhale, exhale, hero's pose. You'll be here for 3 breaths. So we're pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. We're spinning the back inner thigh towards the back of the mat. Working that same action we have been and broadening across our collarbones. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, plant the hands. Take the the back foot to meet the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, come all the way up. All right, one more time. Let's add on. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step or hop back to chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale. Place the foot in between your hands. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, the arms up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, interlace your hands. Open up the heart. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring the arms up. Spin the back heel. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Take an inhale here. Exhale, start to lean forward and play with lifting your back leg. Warrior 3. Hold it here just for a couple breaths. Inhale. Come all the way up. See if you can hover that leg. Coming into single leg Tadasana. Take the left hand to the hip. Take the right hand to the outer edge of the left thigh. Inhale, find length. Exhale, we twist. You can extend. If you fall, that's okay. Working on the balance, and we're working on getting back up if we do fall. Let's spin to the front, both arms up. Exhale, let's exit with the same way that we came in. Coming to warrior 3, step back to high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Take the hands down, go through your vinyasa or go back to down dog. We'll meet you there. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, place the foot in between your hands. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, interlace your hands. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, rise. Spin the back heel up. Exhale, take the hands to heart center. Inhale, find length. Exhale, start to hinge at the hips and play with lifting your back leg. So working on a warrior 3 balance. This pose is similar to what we did with the bird dog at the beginning of the sequence. Keep breathing here. Start to come all the way up. Maybe hover the foot. Bend the knee, coming into single leg Tadasana. Take the right hand to the hip. Left hand goes to the right inner thigh. If you fall, that's okay. Just like I did. And we start to open up
to the right side. Maybe you extend the arm. Let's come back to center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Coming through warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3 to lunge. Take the hands down. Back leg comes in to meet the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Chair pose, spinning the inner thighs down to the mat, creating space for the lower back. Exhale. Let's rise. Okay, let's bring it down all the way to the mat. So coming into chair pose just one more time. Bending the knees, sinking down nice and low. Come down a little bit more. Come down and all the way down. Fantastic. Let's take our blocks and have them to the side of our body. Coming into camel pose. You can have your toes folded under. Have your blocks right by your ankles. If you don't have blocks, I'm going to give you some options. All right, coming into camel pose. We're spinning the inner thighs back to the back of the mat. Create space in between throughout the lower back. Take the hands to the back pocket and take the elbows towards the midline. So this is similar to what we did in cobra pose at the beginning. Inhale, find length. Exhale, just lift your heart. Thighs are going to stay exactly where they are. Hips are above your knees. Lengthen the spine here. So think about length as opposed to going back and touching your blocks or ankles or anything like that. Take a few more breaths. Take the elbows in closer to the midline. Pull that belly button in. Tailbone is stretching down to the mat. Hip bones lifting up to be in line with the bottom rib cage, bracing the core. And come all the way up. Sit back on your heels just for a moment. Notice the effects of that. You might feel some energy, some openness. Remember, we're letting our heart shine. We're letting our light shine. Let's try that again. Come up to your knees. Take your hands to the back pockets. Inhale, find length. Exhale, start to lift the heart, lift. So the back bend actually comes from the mid to upper back. If this is enough and this is your edge, please be honest and stay here. If you would like a little bit more, think as if the front side of your thighs are glued to a wall. So those thighs are not going to move. You're going to lift the heart, find more length. Maybe take your gaze up high to the ceiling. You can reach for the blocks. You can reach for your ankles. Keep opening the heart, broadening across the collarbones. Find length. You can let the head drop. One more breath. Let's take it up. Take your hands to the back pockets. Sit back into it. Move the blocks off to the side. And let's come into a child's pose. Big toes touch. And stretch the arms out. Close your eyes here. Notice the effects of camel pose, Ustrasana. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, let's start to cool down just for another minute or two. And take your legs out. Feet are on the ground, knees are bent. I like to grab behind my thighs and roll down bone by bone.
Extend the left leg. Hug the right knee in. So giving the lower back a little bit of release. We're also going into a twisting pose. Let's take the right knee across the body. Take the right arm out to the side, or maybe cactus arms. Sometimes I like to take a block underneath the knee, or if you have a pillow. It offers a little bit more support in this pose. Let's have everything relax. Let go of something. If you find yourself holding on to a thought, tension, or even muscles, let it go. Take this opportunity to tune into your energy. How did it change? And remind yourself of the good qualities that you have. You are a blessing to be here on this earth right now. Realize that and let your light shine. Let's bring it back to center. Hug it in one more time. Maybe we bring our forehead up to reach the knee, not required, and we extend. Okay, we have the second side. Left knee comes up. Give it a little hug here. So even though this will be a short cool down, it's so important to cool down after a heated asana practice like we just did. It incorporates more balance into our life, more balance into our body, and more balance into our mind. Let's twist, taking that left hand out. You can take a block underneath the knee. You can also look the opposite way. Let's bring it up, back up to center. Hug the knee in one more time. Let's bring the right knee in. Rock and roll side to side. Roll over to one side. It doesn't matter. If you prefer to end in Shavasana, this is a great time to press pause and go into your final resting pose. Okay, find a comfortable seat. Fantastic job on pressing play today. Be proud of yourself and keep reminding yourself of the wonderful qualities that you have within you. You are enough. My name is Steph Paulson. Over here is Chief. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much for joining in.